City of Light, Capital of Fashion, City of Love, Paris. Let's feel the beauty of Paris together. Hello everyone, this is AWZ. Welcome to our channel. Don't forget to subscribe. Enjoy. Paris, the capital of France, is a significant European metropolis as well as a global center for art, fashion, food, and culture. Wide boulevards and the Seine River cut through its 19th century cityscape. Aside from the Eiffel Tower and the Gothic Notre Dame Cathedral from the 12th century, the city is known for its café culture and designer stores along the Rue du Faubourg Saint-Honoré. In this video, we are traveling through top-rated tourist attractions in Paris. Stay with us. 1. Eiffel Tower. The Eiffel Tower, La Tour Eiffel, is the most visited tourist attraction in the world and ranks high on the list of places to see in France. It's difficult to realize that the edifice was initially rejected as a monstrosity. Alexander Gustave Eiffel constructed the renowned tower for the 1889 Paris exhibition, which commemorated the centennial of the French Revolution. The tower is made up of 18,000 strong iron sections, weighing over 10,000 tons, connected by 2.5 million rivets. This revolutionary structure is now regarded as a brilliant architectural effort and is the most recognizable landmark in Paris. The tower, which stood 324 meters tall, was the world's highest skyscraper until the Empire State Building was built in New York City. Seeing the Eiffel Tower for the first time is an incredible experience for first-time tourists. Many visitors are taken aback when they arrive at the Esplanade, where the information desk is located, and see the 4 gigantic pillars that hold this 10,100-ton monument. The recently rebuilt Eiffel Tower gardens, which surround the Esplanade, showcase exquisite Belle Époque landscaping. Pathways shaded by leafy trees wind through the gardens, leading to ponds, a grotto, and belvederes with views of the Iron Lady. To reach the Eiffel Tower's first level, 57 meters, take an elevator or walk up the 360 steps. The first level of the Eiffel Tower has public restrooms, a gift shop, cafeteria, brasserie restaurant, currently undergoing renovations and scheduled to reopen in 2022, and outdoor terrace space for admiring the views. The second level, at 125 meters, is reached from the first level by a 344-step staircase or an elevator ride. This level features comparable amenities to the first level, with the exception that the observation platforms provide a view of more Paris landmarks, such as Notre Dame, the Louvre, and the Basilique du Sacré-Cœur, and this level has a fine dining restaurant. Le Jules Verne, the Michelin-starred restaurant on the second floor, serves exquisite culinary meals of sophisticated contemporary French cuisine in a beautiful setting. The dining rooms inside the restaurant include large windows that allow a view of the Eiffel Tower's structural beams and gaze out onto Paris cityscapes. The dizzying elevation of 276 meters necessitates a thrilling elevator ride from the second floor to the top level. One of the most fascinating things to do in Paris is to visit the top level, but it is not for the faint of heart. Tourists will want to spend some time photographing. There is just the correct distance for picture-perfect photo ops from either the Jardins du Trocadero, a short stroll across the Seine River, or the Parc du Champ de Mars, the lawns in front of the tower. Two, Arc de Triomphe. Triumphal Arch. The Arc de Triomphe is dedicated to the troops who served in the French Revolutionary and First Empire Forces Napoleonic Wars. Napoleon commissioned the construction of this massive tower in 1806, but died before it was completed in 1836. The gigantic 50-meter-high arch has bas-reliefs with larger-than-life-size figures depicting the departure, victories, and victorious return of the French soldiers, designed by architect Jean-François Chalgrin, who fashioned the monument after the Arch of Titus in Rome. The bas-relief by François Rude on the Champs-Élysées facing side is particularly noteworthy. Departure of the Volunteers of 1792, widely known as La Marseillaise, depicting the army led by the winged spirit of liberty. The names of over 660 generals and over 100 wars are inscribed on the arch's inner surface. An observation platform at the top of the monument provides panoramic views of the 12 avenues radiating from the Place de l'Étoile, including the journey from the Avenue des Champs-Élysées to the Place de la Concorde and the Louvre. It's able to view all the way to La Défense, Montmartre's hilltop suburb, and the Eiffel Tower. The tomb of the unknown soldier, located at the foot of the Arc de Triomphe, was erected in 1921 as a memorial to an unknown soldier, symbol of the many other unknown soldiers who valiantly died for their country during World War I without ever receiving recognition. The flame of remembrance was lit at the tomb of the unknown soldier on November 11, 1923, and has never been extinguished since. Every evening at 6:30 p.m., a rite is performed to relight the memorial flame at the tomb. Throughout the year, events commemorating national holidays are held at the Arc de Triomphe, such as the November 11th Armistice Day, ceremony commemorating those who died in the war, the May 8th Fête de la Victoire, Victory Day, celebrating the end of World War II and liberation from Nazi occupation, and July 14th festivities, Bastille Day. Every day at 10:30 a.m., the monument staff offers guided tours in French. These excursions are included in the admission price. The website also includes documentation and multimedia presentations in a variety of languages. Tourists will admire the Arc de Triomphe's gift shop and bookstore. There is an elevator to the viewing platform for guests with limited mobility and small children. Visitors must otherwise take the stairs. Three, Jardin du Luxembourg. Luxembourg Garden. The Jardin du Luxembourg, a must-see in the 6th arrondissement, is Paris's best-known park after the Tuileries. The Luxembourg Gardens were planned in the manner of the Boboli Gardens in Florence and were built in the 17th century when King Henri IV built the Palais du Luxembourg for Queen Marie de Médicis. The Jardin du Luxembourg was redesigned in the 19th century by architect Jean-François Chalgrin. The 25-hectare park centerpiece is a big octagonal fountain-adorned pool surrounded by 2 terraces lined with statues, immaculate flower beds, and perfectly kept vegetation. This section of the park is reminiscent of classic French gardens. There are many chairs facing the fountain for guests to utilize. There is also an English-style garden, a rose garden, an apiary, an orangery, greenhouses filled with exotic orchids, and an orchard where heirloom apple types thrive. The grounds are filled with artistic gems, such as the lovely 17th century Fontaine de Médicis, a fountain basin tucked under trees opposite the east front of the Palais du Luxembourg, which currently serves as the seat of the French Senate. La Terrasse de Madame, a little cafe-restaurant in a picturesque location, is just a few steps away from the Fontaine de Médicis. Guests can dine al fresco beneath the green chestnut trees. Breakfast items include coffee and croissants, and lunch items include steak, croque-monsieur, sandwiches, quiche, grilled fish, charcuterie, and salads. Traditional French pastries such as profiteroles and crème brûlée are also available. The park is a popular area for folks to relax and picnic. Students from the Latin Quarter can be spotted here eating baguette sandwiches or simply relaxing on a nice day. Basketball, tennis, and chess are among the recreational activities available. The playground, which includes swings, slides, a sandpit, a games area, and pony rides, is popular with children. The most popular activity for the Jardin du Luxembourg's younger visitors is guiding miniature sailboats around the octagonal pool. The boats can be hired at a kiosk by the pond. A puppet show at the Théâtre de Marionnettes is a must-see for French-speaking children. The Théâtre de Marionnettes is a new venue in the southwest section of the park near the tennis courts that seats up to 275 children and adults, which makes it the largest puppet theater in France. Four, Sacré-Cœur and Quartier Montmartre. The Basilique du Sacré-Cœur has a particular aura, sitting at the highest point in Paris like an attractive ornamentation. Its alabaster front combines Romanesque and Byzantine styles, and from a distance, it appears to be a wedding cake, which is its nickname. The dramatic mosaic of Christ with a flaming heart inside the basilica adds emotional and spiritual depth to the sanctuary, ideal for a church built as a symbol of hope following the Franco-Prussian War. Many lights brighten the sanctuary, providing a contrast to the dark, solemn setting. Visitors can spend time on the terrace admiring the views of Paris or climbing the tower for a better look. The Esplanade, which leads up, through a stairway of almost 200 steps, to the Sacré-Cœur Church, is a popular gathering place and is frequently energized by street musicians. While visiting the Sacré-Cœur, be sure to visit the lovely Montmartre district. This historic country community, which was formerly regarded outside of the city limits, has been annexed as the 18th arrondissement of Paris. Montmartre combines old-world beauty with an avant-garde edge. Winding cobblestone alleyways and pedestrian staircases lead to modest locally owned boutiques and eateries, art galleries reminiscent of the quarter's bohemian past, and peaceful squares with outdoor cafes. Montmartre began to draw painters such as Henri de Toulouse-Lautrec and Edgar Degas during the Belle Époque. Montmartre's bohemian artistic energy may still be present here, particularly around the Place du Tertre and the Quai Roland Dorgilles. The district is home to several renowned art museums where visitors may see the works of bohemian painters who lived in Montmartre in the late 19th and early 20th centuries. Montmartre was famous for its cabarets and artist studios during this time period. The Musée de Montmartre, 12 Rue Courtet, is housed in a historic building that once housed Auguste Renoir, Raoul Dufy, Suzanne Valadon, and other painters. Visitors can have refreshments at the Café Renoir, which provides outdoor sitting in the magnificent spot where Renoir painted several masterpieces within the museum's delightful gardens. The Dalle Paris Museum will captivate those who enjoy surrealistic art, 11 Rue Polbat. This unusual museum features almost 300 paintings by Salvador Dali. The exhibitions are organized in such a way that the symbols and motifs employed in his artworks are revealed. Five, Centre Pompidou. The Centre Pompidou, a cultural center devoted to modern art, is located between Les Halles and Le Marais. In contrast to the old buildings in the district, the Centre Pompidou boasts stunning modern architecture, commonly referred to as an inside-out design since architectural components such as staircases and elevators can be seen from the outside. The Musée National d'Art Moderne, National Museum of Modern Art, is the Centre Pompidou's principal attraction, displaying iconic works of art chosen from a collection of over 100,000 items. The collection focuses on modern art developed between 1905 and now. The collection spans all contemporary art styles, beginning with the post-impressionist Fauve and Les Nabis movements, André Derain, Raoul Dufy, Henri Matisse, Pierre Bonnard, and Marc Chagall, and ending with Cubism, Pablo Picasso, Georges Braque, Fernand Léger, and Robert Delaunay. Expressionism, Constructivism, Paul Klee and Pete Mondrian, Surrealism, Salvador Dali, Max Ernst, René Magritte, and André Masson, Abstract Expressionism, Mark Rothko, Nicolas de Stael, Hans Hardung, and Serge Poliakoff, Informal Art, Jean Dubuffet, New Realism, and Pop Art are all featured in each room. Andy Warhol, Claes Oldenburg. Several treasures from the collection should not be overlooked: Vasily Kandinsky's Avec l'Art Noir, Robert Delaunay's Manège de Cochons, Otto Dix's portrait of journalist Sylvia von Harden, Frida Kahlo's The Frame, Marc Chagall's Les Mariés de la Tour Eiffel, Henri Matisse's La Blouse Remain, Pete Mondrian's New York City, and Fernand Léger's Les. The center features 3 bookstores, a casual cafe, and a boutique selling contemporary art-inspired gift items. On the museum's top level, those in the know dined at the Centre Pompidou's sleek contemporary-style restaurant. Floor-to-ceiling windows provide amazing panoramic views of the Paris metropolis at Restaurant Georges. The patio tables have direct views of Notre Dame Cathedral, the Eiffel Tower, and Montmartre. Did you feel the beauty of Paris? Comment your opinion below. This is all for now. Check out other videos on our channel. Enjoy.